Hi everyone, it's Lauren Day Makeup. Thank you for joining me for this video. Well, this is my first question and answer video. So about a month ago, I asked you guys in my Blonde Ambition update video if you guys wanted me to do a question and answer, and I got quite a few questions from my subscribers. So if you ask me a question in that video, it's highly likely I'm going to answer it right now, so stay tuned. So my first question that I received was from NYCGeorgette. She asked, she's one of my loyal subscribers here. I love you, girl. Thank you for asking this question. She asks if you could use one makeup brand for the rest of your life, which one would you choose and why? I definitely have to say there would be two makeup brands that I would, if I could use just one makeup brand, it would definitely have to be either Benefit or Too Faced. I can't pick between those two. I really love all of their products. They're both cruelty free. They both have really nice prestige products. They're very, very expensive products, but I feel like they do have great eyeshadows, blushes, lipsticks, foundations, concealers. They have a lot of palettes that are great. I just love all of their products. I can say that I love all the Too Faced products. You probably thought I was going to say something like Revlon or Mary Kay or something like that, but no, it's definitely Too Faced or Benefit that I would choose for those. Also, my next subscriber, I hope I'm saying this right, Faerieoftheglen, he asks 3 questions, and he asks, what are your favorite products to keep your hair healthy? To keep my hair healthy, I generally try not to use too many products on my hair. I don't use too many hairsprays or hair gels or any kind of styling products. I basically just shampoo and condition my hair every 3 days with a cruelty-free shampoo and conditioner. The one I'm using at the moment is a VO5 Strawberries and Cream. I really love ones that have a very strong scent to them. If it doesn't smell really strong to me, I feel like I like it to smell really nice when I'm washing my hair, so I'm using that one. I also like to use Organic Care. It's like an Australian brand. I used to use Sunsilk a lot, but I found I got a lot of silicone buildup, so I don't use Sunsilk anymore, and I think they may be tested on animals. So I try to find ones that are not tested on animals. It's really, really hard. Tresemme is another brand that I really like. Their Tresemme Naturals range is not tested on animals, so I feel that that's a nice brand. It smells nice, it lathers really, really good. So I also use argan oil, Moroccan oil, or macadamia oil on my hair. I put a little bit on the ends and run it through my hair before I blow dry it, and then after that I don't usually use many styling products. I'll use a little bit of baby powder on my hair as a dry shampoo, but that's about it. I don't generally use any hairsprays on my hair. I try to keep I try to not have too much product to build up in my hair, basically. So just really good shampoo, conditioner. I use a detangling spray, and then just the argan oil or the Moroccan oil. That's really all that I use. He also asks, how do you keep your skin looking so flawless? My skin isn't really that flawless. I can say that I have pretty good genes and I don't really look my age. I don't have a lot of wrinkles. I'm 31 now, and as you can see, I don't really have many wrinkles around my eyes at all. I think it is beneficial because I have oily skin, and if you have oily skin, you don't tend to have very many wrinkles. My skin, some people have been commenting lately that my skin has been looking really glowing and radiant. It's because of my diet. Recently I've changed to vegetarian, and I've noticed a huge difference in my skin. The ruddiness of my skin has gone away. My breakouts have had diminished a lot, especially when I eat tomatoes. It's kind of like a little experiment that I've got going on at the moment. Usually days that I eat tomatoes, the next day I'll wake up, I don't have any blemishes. So that's really, really good. I always use skincare morning and night. I'm like a skincare ritual queen. I never miss out on my skincare. I never go to sleep with makeup on. I think that really helps to give your skin, make your skin really flawless. And even though you have breakouts, using a really good foundation can also give you a flawless finish. But I would definitely have to say I always use skincare morning and night. I always use a full coverage foundation, and I always set it with a powder. So that's kind of how I keep my skin looking flawless. Faerieoftheglen also asks, what skincare products can't I live without? The skincare product that I can't live without is definitely Mary Kay oil-free eye makeup remover. It is my favorite eye makeup remover. It's about $22. It lasts for ages. It's the best eye makeup remover I've ever used. Also, I can't live without a foaming cleanser. I always use a foaming cleanser, and because I wear full coverage foundation every day, I find that I always need to make sure that I wash my face really, really well morning and night. I also use Cosima cleanser. Foaming cleanser is really, really nice. It's an Australian organic brand. I also love St. Ives. They have a really good apricot scrub facial cleanser. I love the Yes to Cucumbers facial cleanser. That's really nice as well. So that's my skincare products that I can't live without. Lip balm, also I can't live without lip balm. So lip balm, eye makeup remover, and foaming cleanser. And he also asked what is your favorite foundation? My favorite foundation would definitely have to be Revlon Color Stay foundation. I use the oily to combination variety. It's a liquid, it's long lasting. It doesn't photograph very well, but it's really, really long lasting and it gives really good coverage. It stays on. I also have been using the new Mary Kay foundation. I can't remember the name of it, but it's the one for oily skin. It's like a liquid foundation. I've been using that recently as well. I'll put the name on the screen. So they're the two foundations that I really, really like. So thank you, Faerieoftheglen, for your questions. I hope I answered them sufficiently for you. Okay, my two Alexes. These guys post on my videos comments all the time, so thank you guys for posting comments. I always read your comments, even though I may not reply. Thank you for leaving them. They both asked similar questions. Alex82275 asked, "Are you single?" And alexlovesponies asked, "Do I have a boyfriend?" No, I don't have a boyfriend, and yes, I'm single. I did have a boyfriend about 3 or 4 years ago. We were in a relationship for about 4 years, and we separated. Since then, I've dated a few guys, but nobody really serious. I'm looking for a relationship, yes, but I'm not going out there and trying to hunt down a boyfriend. I don't feel that I have to have a boyfriend. I know some people are always like, oh, I want to find a boyfriend. I'm always looking for some of my single friends. I find that love always finds you. You don't necessarily find love, and when you least expect it, someone will come along, and I always believe that everything happens for a reason. So at the moment, I'm happy being single and just enjoying single life, and I don't feel that I need to join any dating websites or anything like that. I'm just happy being by myself, but of course everyone who is single generally would like to be in a relationship. The difference is that I don't want to have children, and I am looking for a serious relationship, so I try to be honest with people up front and say, you know, this is what I want, and don't have a boyfriend at the moment, and I'm single. So I hope that answers your questions to my beautiful Alexes. Hello guys. MelissaJadeHearts, she has asked some questions as well. MelissaJadeHearts, she asks, what was school like for you, and also did you enjoy it, and what was the most memorable moment from your school? I did like school. I really liked junior school. I love junior school. Me and my sister were twins, and we were always in separate classes, and then in grade 7 we got to be in the same class, which was really cool. I loved high school, was good, but towards grade 11 and 12 I hated school, and I just couldn't wait for it to be over. But now looking back in life, I'm like, oh my god, school was like the best days of your lives. And you know, life can be really hard sometimes, so if you are in school and you're watching this video, like, appreciate school, because it's such a good time in your life. So I can say overall I did like school. We went to a really good school, and my favorite subjects were biology, chemistry. I loved art. I loved design and technology, like Shop A. I really hated mathematics, and I really hated English. I hated reading out loud in class, like Shakespeare, any of the books we read, like they were like How to Kill a Mockingbird. Like, I hated books that we read at school. I used to always hate reading out loud, but generally overall I really liked school. She also asked, what's your puppy's name, and can we meet your puppy? My puppy is very shy. She never comes on camera. She's sleeping right next to me at the moment. I may be able to get her to come on camera. Her name is Bailey, and she's a Shar-Pei cross husky, and she is really, really cute. She's about 4 years old, but she generally runs amok when I'm filming. She knows when I turn my computer on that I'm generally filming, or if I get my lights out, or even if I try to take a photo of her on my phone, she's like, oh no. So she generally shies away from the camera. She's really, really camera shy, and she always plays up and runs around plays with her toys when I'm filming videos, so I'm very surprised at the moment that she's sleeping at the moment. So here is my little puppy Bailey sleeping in the background. As you can see, she is totally conked out, sleeping. I'll kind of try and show you a little bit more her. She's really cute. She hardly ever wants to come on camera. She's normally running around like a total crazy in my videos, but at the moment she is sleeping, so you can see her there. She's really cute, and she's, as I said, she's 4 years old. And she is my little mate, my little best friend. So there is a little tiny cameo of my little puppy sleeping. She rarely makes appearances in my video because I can't really control what she's going to do. I know Jenna Marbles, she always has her dogs in her videos and they're so cute. But my dog's not really a dog that you can kind of hold and go, oh, look at my dog. So yeah, that's my little Bailey. So you can see her MelissaJadeHearts. MelissaJadeHearts also asks, what is your absolute favourite animal and why? My favourite animal is definitely dogs. I love dogs. We always had dogs when we were growing up. I love Dalmatians, Beagles, Pugs. I love German Shepherds, Border Collies. I just love all dogs in general. I love little dogs like Pomeranians, Chihuahuas, like really cute dogs. I just find dogs are cute. They're like little people. They're just really awesome to be around. They're cute little companions. I just love dogs, and when you're a dog person, the dogs can sense it, and they'll like come up to me. Like if I'm out and I see a dog, the dog generally will come up to me, or like I'll want to pet it. So I really love dogs because they're just really friendly. So thank you, MelissaJadeHeart, for your questions. Also, gorgeousallie asks, what are your biggest pet peeves? My biggest pet peeve of all time is the sound of lawnmowers. When my neighbours are mowing the lawn at like 8 o'clock in the morning and waking up the whole neighbourhood, I hate the sound of whippers-nippers, lawnmowers, really annoying. That's probably my biggest pet peeve. My second biggest pet peeve would have to be screaming little kids or crying babies in supermarkets and shopping centres and malls, like parents who can't control their children and they're really like squealing really loudly. I just can't stand that. So that's really annoying. She also asks, what is your one favourite makeup item of all time? Probably my favourite makeup item of all time would have to be lip gloss. I'm like addicted to lip gloss. I always have to wear lip gloss. I always have to have lip gloss with me. If I go out in the car, anywhere, if I went camping, I would have my lip gloss. So I would definitely have to say lip gloss is definitely my favourite makeup item of all time. I'm also really obsessed with eyeshadow. I have way too many colours of eyeshadow, and that's really my downfall when I go makeup shopping, is buying eyeshadow. But definitely my favourite makeup item, and I probably got the most, would be lip gloss. So I love lip gloss. She also asked, what are your favourite bands or singers? My 3 favourite bands are Nickelback, Daughtry, and Backstreet Boys. I've been a Backstreet Boys fan since like 1997 when they first came out with their first album, and Kevin was in the band. So I've loved Backstreet Boys ever since high school. Obsessed with them. I've seen them in concert. They're fantastic. Also, I love Nickelback and Daughtry. I have all their albums. I love listening to them in the car, especially if you're in a really bad mood or like just like really angry mood. You can listen to Nickelback. It's really awesome. And I love Daughtry. I'm obsessed with Daughtry. I love them so much. I love Daughtry. So they're my favourite bands. So they're all my questions from my first question and answer video. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and found out a little bit more about me. If you have any questions, please comment below. All the comments that you leave below are pending approval, but I'll read them, approve them, and then I'll answer them in the next video, which will be probably in about two or 3 weeks. I will answer them. So I'll give you guys 2 to 3 weeks to leave your questions below. I'd love to get more questions from you guys and make this more of a regular thing. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!